Hi Chad. Hello. How's it going, guys? Guys, I'm back. I'm back. Can you believe it? With new sunglasses. Kick green, baby. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Nice to see you again. Shit, it's been some shitty weeks. Well, not some shitty weeks actually. I got back like 1 week ago, to back to Europe, and yeah, if you guys haven't heard, I hurt my knee, and it's been really shitty because I couldn't walk for, I guess, almost a week. Good thing I had a knee support thing. I don't know how to call it. Look, I can show you, I guess. I have to set up. Don't mind my original Labubu, okay, guys. Um, wait. No, this is there. There, you can see it. Good thing I have this knee support because I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have survived without this thing. Germanison, what's up, Germanison? Dave Nueva, what's up, guys? What's up? No, we are back, Chad. We are back. Um, so, doctor said it's nothing to worry about, guys. So there was no need for X-ray or anything. So it's so like probably the kneecap is not like damaged or anything. It's just like it was such a dumb accident, guys. Such a dumb accident. Why are you wearing sunglasses inside? Because there's sunlight outside. Have you not seen? Dude, since I came back, it's been cloudy and rainy and shitty weather. So I went from really nice tropical weather in Cancun to shitty Germany weather. Oh, and cold. That's good. It's not bad then. Do you guys want to know how it happened? Tropical weather sucks. Yeah, I mean it depends. If you're close to the beach, then it's not that bad, and if you have AC, then it's fine. But in general, it's not that bad. It's better than cold weather, I think, but it has to be not too hot. You know what I mean? You guys know me. I'm weird. So guys, let me tell you how my knee accident happened. So you guys know I'm a secret agent, right? And I was exploring. Just imagine me like Indiana Jones style. I was exploring the Mayan pyramids. I was climbing one of them to rescue the treasure of the jaguar that was at the very top, guys. And then as soon as I got to the top, this alien spaceship landed on top of the pyramid because they wanted to get the treasure of the jaguar first. So I started fighting aliens with a lightsaber. The lightsaber was a kick green color. And then one of them pushed me, guys, and I fell to the ground, even though I had fought, uh, with all my strength. I fell to the ground and I hit my knee really hard because the aliens started attacking me. And yeah, that's the story of how I damaged my knee, guys. Yeah, sounds accurate. Sounds accurate, I know. No, guys, it's a joke. It was the dumbest accident. I hit my knee on a coffee table trying to kill a mosquito. So I jumped, I charged my jump, and on the way down, guys, like literally on the way down, like flexing my knees down, I hit my knee right on the edge of the coffee table, and it was so painful, Chad. I think one of the most painful pain that I've ever felt in my life for like 10 seconds, and then it just went away, and it felt like nothing happened. That was I think 1.5 days before I left Cancun, and everything was fine in tropical weather. There was no problem. It was my knee was completely fine. And then all of a sudden, I go through like the 10-hour flight, the almost 20-hour trip, I guess. I land in cold Germany, and then my knee starts feeling like tighter and tighter, and then all of a sudden I can't walk. It was pretty bad, guys. It was pretty bad. You were in Cancun after you left Saltillo? Yes, yes, I was. Only for a few days, though. Thought you would have went back to straight back to Germany. No, because flights are cheaper from Cancun. If you fly from Monterrey Airport to Europe, it's like 1,000 plus euros. And if you fly Cancun, well, if you fly Monterrey, Cancun, Cancun, Europe, you can find it as low as like 400 euros. So it's insanely different price. Even, after including the flight from Monterrey to Cancun. So yeah. No, it was such a dumb accident, guys. Such a dumb accident. And it's like, I wish it was a story of like, yeah, I was fighting aliens on top of the Mayan pyramids in Cancun, Indiana Jones style. And no, it has to be a dumb story, dumb fuck story of like, yeah, I hit my knee on a coffee table trying to kill a mosquito. How stupid is that? It's so dumb. It's so dumb. And today it actually feels much better. I was actually able to, go to a supermarket that's further away that I like because they have good sales and there were some stuff that I wanted to buy. And because of the knee support, I was able to get there and everything. But when I went out, it started raining like crazy. So I was like completely wet. And everything was fine at the supermarket. And then on the way back, my knees started hurting a lot. So like I could barely walk. But there has virtually been no pain for this little knee accident. Like just no pain. I don't know why. Other than if I use it too much, like if I try to walk too much, or if I sleep incorrectly, then it starts hurting. But other than that, there's no pain. So the doctor prescription was just like, well, take some anti-inflammatory and some painkillers, and you should be fine. But it's probably gonna take like another week or maybe 2 weeks for it to go completely back to normal. And they said if not, then you can get an X-ray. The mosquitoes will get you. Guys, when I was in Cancun, it was so insane. I don't know what happened to Mexican mosquitoes this time, but they were so wild, Joe. Like literally so wild, crazy, insane wild. So as soon as you would go out, they would like kamikaze pilots. They would fly to you and try to bite you. As soon as you would step out of the apartment, they would try to bite you. And even if you wore a lot of repellent, they didn't care anymore. They just don't care anymore. They have evolved. They don't give a fuck. They just bite you. And even if you have repellent, because I bought a big bottle of repellent of like, I think it was like 200 milliliters. I almost finished it all before coming back. And let's say I would wear it like all around my arms, right? On my neck, all over my legs, because I was wearing shorts, right? Well, guys, they would make the effort of going to the part of your body that didn't have repellent and bite you there. So I started wearing it everywhere else, guys. So like covering every single part, like a little bit deeper from where the clothes were covering you and all, right? A little bit deeper on the legs. So what did they start doing? They started biting through my t-shirt. So I had bites like on the, look, you can still see them. You can still see them, guys. I had like 10 bites here on my belly because mosquitoes are freaking insane now. Next time, tell the doctor that you need weed for the pain. No, I don't do weed, bro. I'm so scared of weed. After the weed scare that I had, I don't do weed anymore. Maybe they are Bill Gates' genetically modified mosquitoes, Elon Musk. Yeah, it sounds like it. I see the abs coming through. No, guys, I am in the worst shape of my life. Actually, in all my life. But I'm on my worst shape since losing all my COVID fat and, my really, really good year. Which was it? Wait, it was this year, right? Yeah, my really, really good year was this year. And now I'm in a really bad shape, guys. So when I was in Cancun, I was working out every single day because the place where I was staying at had a decent gym. So I was working out every single day, and I was feeling great until 2 days before I left, or 1.5 day before I left, that I hit my knee. Then I couldn't do anything, and then I was about to sign up for the gym here because they have a special offer. Um, and then I hit my knee and I was like, oh, maybe I should just wait a little bit longer. And because it's probably going to take like 1 or 2 weeks more, I'm glad I didn't do it yet, guys. Because it would have been a complete waste of money. No, I mean, I feel like I just feel so weak because I haven't worked out a lot in Mexico. Um, because the gym that my mom and I used to go to, they weren't asking for face pictures back then, and then this year they did. Well, not this year, but last year actually. Right at the end of my stay, they did start asking for pictures for you to get a picture, and they would check every time someone would come in. They check that you're the person in the picture, so that people cannot cheat the system anymore. So I couldn't go to the gym this time in Mexico. I was working out as much as I could, at home, but there's only so much you can do with not a lot of stuff, I guess. Go DM and get 50 cent vitamins. I don't think they're gonna do anything. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do anything. I just need like painkillers, but since there's not really any pain unless I walk a lot or whatever, then I don't think there's a need for vitamins. But I mean, they are 50 cents, and I need the lint roller. You guys know what I mean? That roll with the sticky pads. When I want you guys to see my Labubu, I need one of those sticky rolls. Oh yeah, magnesium would be good. I think I may have some magnesium. We'll go check in a bit. Look, I can wear it as a... Ah! Maybe this is not the best idea. Now look, I can do this, guys. Wow, the swag. The swag, the absolute swag. Um, yeah, but basically, I have been feeling really bad, guys. Because do you know how it feels to not be able to walk after, a really, really last 2 years of fitness? The only bad thing that I did was hurt my back then, and then I couldn't work out for a while. But yeah, do you know how bad it feels to go from like really good physical state and stamina and everything to like, oh shit, I can't walk anymore? Yeah, it, it changes everything. It's so sad. My life went from nice to depressing, guys. Why did you buy this gormless freak? Um, because it's unique. Yo, let's go. Love World, thank you so much for the sub. Wait, is that on YouTube? Guys, am I live on YouTube? I don't actually know if I'm live on YouTube. Hey, let's go S300V. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much. No, it seems to be on YouTube, but I didn't know that I was live on YouTube. Am I really? What the Hunter Winfrey, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much. Wait, then I have to activate my YouTube chat because I thought it wasn't. I thought I was not live on YouTube. I don't know what the hell I did. Hey, someone from Thailand subscribed. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. YouTube. Yeah, why is it not showing my YouTube messages? That's video ID. Yeah. Huh. That is really funny, guys. So I set up. I was actually meant to go live on Kick and Rumble. Hey, I can see the messages. That's great. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for all the subs on YouTube. I really appreciate it. We reached 1,000 subs, guys. Finally. I'm so happy for that. Really? Are you serious? No, we have to correct that, guys. That is completely wrong. Um, yeah, let's go. Correct. I don't know. I don't even know where I'm streaming to, chat. Maybe I'm even streaming on Twitch. I don't know. Let me check. Okay, let's see. So I thought that I was using my normal restream. Yeah, why is it doing this? IRL Nontent, really? But I know where I'm streaming. Why to YouTube though? I didn't choose YouTube. Oh yeah, it says YouTube. Never mind. It was supposed to be Rumble, guys. Sick Nontent. Okay, let's see. Kick. Okay, Sick Nontent, and then YouTube. Rumble debut. No, I was already in Rumble, because I was using the Rumble Studio, and you kind of have to stream on Rumble if you're using the Rumble Studio. Hey, those were spam subs, I think, because my subscriber count didn't go up, so that's funny. Okay, Sick Nontent. It is public. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, anyway, guys, so yeah, now that I know that my knee is not that bad, then I was like, okay, it's time to stream again. By the way, guys, we are very close. Well, not me, because, you know, it's me. I'm very close to... Oh, shit. I'm already losing the stats. Shit. I was gonna say, yesterday, I was very close to... to get verified on Kick. I just need to complete 100 chatters. We're almost at the viewer average that they asked for, and 7 subs. But right now is not the time to sub, guys, okay? Because I gotta see what's gonna happen with my knee, how it develops and everything, and until I can head outside. What did I want to check? I wanted to check... Oh, I'm so hungry, guys. Oh, the TTS, oh no. Is it still working? Order pizza from normal store. No, I wanted to do something, guys. Because whenever I'm in Cancun, I always have this dessert, which is an affogato. But when I'm in Cancun, you know, because I'm kind of in the tropical mood, I always have affogato with Baileys. And that's the only time when I drink. The doctor asked me today, do you drink? And I was like, no, not at all. Only when I'm in Cancun. I forgot to. Nice one. Yes, affogato. Affogato really nice. So I am going to try making affogato today, guys. hate when my Kik account logs out on desktop. Yeah, so let's make, I forgot to. Wikipedia says it's espresso with vanilla ice cream. Yeah, it's really easy. Wait, guys, I'm so stupid. I made a big mistake because I'm so stupid. So I had bought this for Mexico. This is my normal speaker, okay? And then I went to a Chinese store and I bought this, which is it's an original copy of the original speaker, right? And I was supposed to leave this in Mexico. And I did. Like last time I was there, I bought this, right? And I left it there so that my brother could use it and that I would just have a speaker for when I would come back, and I didn't have to travel with this because this is pretty heavy. And then what do, guys? I take this in my luggage, making it so much heavier. For some reason, guys, I went to Mexico with 8 kilos of luggage. And that's a stunt in itself because it's really hard to just travel for a whole month with 8 kilos. And I came back with 10 kilos, chat. I don't understand why. I mean, this probably weighs like, I don't know, 500 grams maybe. I don't know. And then this one is heavier or something. We can weigh it. But for some reason, guys, I came back with 10 kilos. And the when I was at the airport to board the flight to Europe, they told me I already had I was already checked in and I already had my digital ticket, and the security told me like, no, you have to go back because you have to get a physical ticket. And I was like, that makes no sense. That's literally stupid. So why would I have to go back to the check-in desk to get a physical ticket? It literally made no sense. But it turns out that they wanted to they wanted to check if I was a drug mule. That's what they wanted to check. No, they wanted to check the weight of your luggage, right? And to go to Mexico, the weight was 8 kilos. And then in Mexico, by law, the weight of hand luggage is 10 kilos. So in my mind, I was like, yeah, it's 10 kilos. It's fine, right? So I should be good, even if they weigh it, because I'm definitely not over 10 kilos. Guys, I was like 10.1 kilos. And I was about to go Karen on the personnel of the airline, guys. I was going to be like, what is this stupid thing that you're making us go back to the check-in desk? We already checked in. We already have our tickets. So like, what is the problem, right? And I was like, no, I will, be calm and be kind and be friendly. And when I got there, I was like, hi. So they told me I had to get my printed physical ticket. And the person was like, oh yeah, so can we, is that the only luggage you're traveling with? And I was like, yeah, that's it, plus my laptop. Got a sub? Wait, why is it not working, guys? Why is it not working? Yes, I see it now. I see it. Tom, what's up? Hi, Tom. Welcome back. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. Wait, I'll show you my knee injury in a sec, okay? It's really cool. But thank you so much for 14 months up, Tom. Thank you. Let's see if we can replay. It's not connected. What the hell? I think it's connecting to my other phone. Did it? I don't know. Can you please connect? Replay? No? Okay, then not. How to replay? Wait, bot tricks. Why can't I replay? Maybe stream elements kick. No. Huh. I don't know how to replay, guys. I don't know how to replay. Wait, no, I'm finding out. Yes. No, there's no way to replay. What the hell? I think the auto sub renew system kick is broken. Really? Yeah, because I can't see alerts. Alright, let's send a test alert. Let's see if it works for subscription. Did you guys didn't see anything on the screen, right? No. Wait a sec. This is kick feed. So many stuff, guys. So many stuff to take care of. Let's see settings. Tabs. Kick feed. Yeah, this is from Bottrix. What the hell? Wait, I think I know where it is, guys. I think I know where it is. Wait, save settings. Okay, and then replay like this.
Hi, Break. Welcome back to Europe.
What is that Pepega voice? What the hell? That was really scary, guys. That was really scary. And the volume, it says the volume is at 50%. That was really scary. Oh, it's because it's Indian voice. Yeah, it's for some reason I have Indian voice selected. Okay, so gift subs, activate alert. Yeah, follower, host. Oh, I think I know why, guys. Yeah, I think I know why. So it's because I'm streaming directly to Kick, basically. Yeah, that's definitely why. So if I was on my PC, there would be sound. So yeah, let's disable this. Anyway, Chad, how was the rest of your summer? If it was summer for you. Yeah, it was very scary. Yes, we're live, Growly. How's it going, Growly? Nice to see you again. Your YouTube is live? Yes, let's go. I was not meant to go live on YouTube today, Growly. It was supposed to be Rumble and Kick. Just because I wanted to play some music. And then, yeah, you know how YouTube can be very, very annoying when it comes to copyrighted material and playing it on stream. Okay, chat, what is going on with the TTS? It says TTS is on, and I think I know why. I know. Wait, really? But we had TTS before, guys. it still had my old channel name for some reason. So maybe that's why. TTS test. Singapore is summer 24/7, 365. Well, that's pretty nice. That sounds nice. Oh, I can also message. Okay, guys, chat. Someone try sending message with TTS. Someone test the TTS. I think it should work now because I mean I think I fixed it. I don't know. Why is nothing working, guys? It's always like this. Yeah. Oh wait, I think I know why. I mean, I think I know why. Rocket. Yeah, it says everyone. Huh? Maybe. When are we getting a knee reveal? In just a sec. Why is it not working, guys? Why is it not working? It was working in Mexico, right? So why is it not working now? The audio is on. Yeah, that really makes no sense. Oh well, I guess I will have to figure it out. Free TTS, here it is. It's kick TTS. Everyone, voice rocket, save. Maybe I'll reset the app, guys. Maybe it's just the app that is acting up. Let's try again. Let's see. TTS testing. No. I'm thinking, guys, maybe the service is down or something. Mr. Boost live kick. Okay, let's see. Select the voice. Yeah, it's the same address. Why not? Yeah, maybe. I think there's just something broken, guys. Something is broken, but it's not my fault. No, just nothing. TTS. Okay. Right, let me increase the volume to max. It does. It's not my fault, guys. It's not my fault. Okay. It's one of the services that I'm using that it's just something is broken. Okay, something is broken, and I have no idea what it is. I just don't know. Anyway, so let's get to more serious business, guys. Let's make some affogato right now. Because I'm really hungry, and I've been saving this for content, guys. Like, this is my content today. My content is to make affogato. My kitchen is a mess. My content today is to make affogato. Let me hide something. If it sounds like a bottle, it's not a bottle, guys. It's so that I can keep my pristine image. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Good. You are very hungry, and your solution is espresso and ice cream. Yes. Yes. I mean, why not? I mean, considering coffee prices in 2025, it is a luxury. So I'm literally eating luxurious drink. Yeah, well, I'll fix this later. To rethink my life. Everything's fine, didn't break. For sure, with price of coffee, it's cheaper to buy a Mac. Yeah, I mean, if you count how much coffee counts per year, right? You can definitely buy a Mac for cheaper. It's not a joke. Like this is actually serious now. I was just late to the. I was a little early to the party, guys, because you guys remember I bought a lot of coffee before before Mexico. So when I saw in the news like, oh yeah, coffee prices are about to get like super expensive, so there were like some news alerts, and I bought a lot of coffee, guys. I really did, and I just I went through it and I kept track of the prices and like nothing really changed. And then when my coffee supply is close to ending, that's when the prices go up. And now the best price that I could find since I came back was €5.49 for 500 grams, which is not bad, but it's not the best brand either. Yes, you did, Tom. You warned me. You warned me, but I was too early. I was too early for my times. Like I was prepared, but too early prepared. In Mexico, you seem fine, and now you seem depressed and anxious. But I understand that is what Germany does to you. Sounds accurate, yeah. Sounds very accurate. Honestly, it's mostly my knee, Jomana-san. Yeah, it's mostly my knee. It really has me down because I had so many plans. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna sign up to gym and I'm gonna work out and I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there, which the weather wouldn't have allowed anyway. But it's like I landed and then everything was shit. Like literally, everything was shit. I almost got deported, guys, right when I landed. I haven't told you about this. It was such a drama. It was such a drama, guys. I made this person cry at the Zurich airport. Oh, and Chad, guys, you will not believe this. You will not believe this. I finally got the coffee mug of my dreams. You guys remember, probably since you joined this channel, guys, you know that I have been trying to find a coffee mug that I like, that is good price. This one wasn't such a good price actually, but I was like, yeah, I really like this, so I'm just gonna get it. I finally found a coffee mug that fits all my four fingers and that I can hold like that. I can hold it throughout the whole handle because I hate when my fingers go through, like I hate handles like this when where 2.5 fingers fit, like I don't like this, guys. I just don't like this. I like to hold my coffee cup, my mug in general. It doesn't have to be coffee, but I like to hold my mug with all my fingers, like the handle, you know what I mean? So I finally found it, guys, and I'm gonna do a coffee mug reveal right now, yes. Okay, you are not ready for this, guys. You are not ready for this. You're probably imagining something like really simple and like whatever, but it's not, guys. It's not, okay? Wait, is that TM? A TM what? TM is here, guys. Let's go, TM. How are you doing? I heard you fucked someone up or something. Yeah, I'll tell you in a bit. Pretty sure autumn is not helping. Yeah, what is wrong with this autumn, guys? So, from what I remember, TM is on YouTube, guys. I think I see a TM in YouTube chat. I'm not sure if it's our TM, but if it is our TM, hi TM, nice to see you again. I don't get YouTube chat here though. Why? That's funny. Oh yeah, I know why. I know why. Wait, I showed you already. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, well here it is, guys. Look at this. Look at this. This is so nice, no? I saw it at this store, and I was like, oh, I really like this. I really like this. It's just like, it's nice and it's blue and it's well painted, well made. And look at this, Jed. Look at this beautiful hand. This is so sexy. Like I like big handles, guys. I just like big handles. Look at this. What? All my 4 fingers fit. Ah, this is so comfortable, guys. Dude, this is so like this is my dream, guys. You give me something like this and I'm happy, okay? I don't need much. I just need a big handle. Yeah, big man handle, exactly. Yeah, how are you doing, TM? Very nice to see you. What's up? How's life? Where have you been? How was the rest of your summer? How to fix a coffee mug. Guys, I'm telling you, this is important for me, guys. This is one of the things in life that is important for me. One of the only things in life that I can enjoy, you know. Where is my other nice coffee mug? There's a zebra coffee mug that I have. Oh yeah, this one. I want to use this one for the affogato. Now the problem with affogato, guys, you have to be a little careful because if you can drink affogato really fast because you want to enjoy the ice cream, and then the ice cream. If you guys don't know what affogato is basically translates to drowned. So it is ice cream that has been drowned in coffee. So you get to eat your coffee basically with the ice cream. But the problem is that because you want to enjoy the ice cream, right? You start eating it too fast, and then you have like your whole cup of coffee way too fast, and caffeine causes some problems for people, especially me. So you almost said it is calm. No, I didn't. What do you mean? So anyway, I like this mug, guys. It doesn't fit my preferences, but it's pretty comfortable. There's just very different kinds of mugs, guys. Very different kinds. So this one is acceptable for me. It's one of my favorite coffee mugs that I have. It's a little scuffed already, but it's fine. But like, if you can give me a big man handle like this, oh, I enjoy this so much. You guys don't understand how much. You don't understand. Oh, the coffee is almost ready. I still can't see the Twitch clip I clipped from your Twitch channel. I don't have a Twitch channel anymore, Tim. Alright, let's do this. So the coffee is almost ready, guys. So I think we have to serve the ice cream first, because we have to drown it, of course. We have to drown the ice cream in the coffee. Look, I got luxury ice cream. Moving pick. I got the moving pick ice cream, which is really nice. It was on sale for like $1.69 or something like that. Yeah, I think it was $1.69. That's a pretty good price. Alright, let's turn this off. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I want to try this first. I don't think I've ever tried the normal vanilla ice cream from Movenpick. I mean, $1.69 for like, what is this? Does this say how much it is? Oh yeah, this is here. 900 milliliters. 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 900 millilit It's pretty good. It's not my favorite, honestly. It has like this funny hard flavor at the end, like really sharp flavor. I think it comes from the vanilla bean or whatever they add. Yeah, it's not my favorite. They actually wasted money making a curved container. Yeah, I don't know why. It's stupid. So you will not collab with you? Yes, yes, we can still collab, but not on Twitch for now. Okay, I think is this enough ice cream, guys? It looks like it, no? Maybe you know what? This is basically my lunch, so I'm gonna add a little bit more, guys. And I haven't had this since Cancun, so and I'm injured. I'm injured. Yes, and I'm editing the rest of the videos, Jim. With ice cream, you always have to check the difference between grams and milliliters. If there's a large difference, it means that there's a lot of air. So is this a large difference? $900 milliliters, $464. Okay, so honestly, I think the most important thing, guys, in an ice cream is for it to taste good. For it to be good price and taste good. I don't know if this is too much coffee, but yeah, I think this is too much. Alright, let's try this out. This is the first time I make it at home, guys. I usually have it made for me in my luxury life, you know. Oh, this is great. It's melting so fast, though. It doesn't melt this fast in Cancun for some reason. I like how bubbly it gets. You see all the bubbles? They feel really nice. All the foam. Ah, this is really nice. But this ice cream doesn't work like the one in Cancun, guys. This is weird ice cream. I don't think this works well for affogato. Maybe it's just a spoon. Oh no, it's melting so fast. Ah, nice. Oh, really? Really, Growly? That's funny. Because it used to be the other way around, actually. I remember Joe Madison would point out, like, yeah, YouTube has less latency. I think Ben & Jerry's ice cream and their copies are like 500 mil, 480. Oh, that's a big difference then. So maybe that's why this ice cream is not good for affogato. And also that's why they can sell it cheap, because it's not that much. Does she stream on other platform? I have not seen her since she was still in exam period. No, I don't think she streams elsewhere yet. But she has to sign up to Kick. We gotta get her on Kick. Oh no, just a little bit more. Just a little bit left. No, definitely this brand doesn't work for these guys. Like, it's not bad, but it's not the best. It has to be a heavier, creamier ice cream. And that's it. That's it. Yeah, you know what else I have to get? I have to get Bailey's. With that amount of ice cream, you also have to get kilocalories. You also get kilocalories of a Mac. No, it's not that bad. Let me show you the calories of the ice cream. I think it's actually pretty good. Oh shit! Never mind. No, I was wrong. Okay, so per 100 grams. Oh no, 200. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. So per 100 grams, 200 kilocalories, and I ate like, I don't know, 50 grams or something. So it's fine. Is there even sane in it? Zutaten. Endramte Milch, Molken Erzeugnis, Glutensyrup, Kokosfett, Zucker, Emulgator, Verdickungsmittel, Johannisbrot Kernmehl, Guar Kernmehl, extrahierte gemahlene Vanilleschoten, natürliches Bourbon Vanille Aroma, Bourbon Vanille Extract, Salz, and Farbstoff. Oh look, they have them in Netherlandish too. Yeah, so I guess that's a no. Really? They substituted these motherfuckers. Are you serious? Guys, I don't buy vegan ice cream, okay? I don't like it. So this is almost vegan because they substituted with coconut fat, right? Well, that's why it's freaking bad. I should have looked at this. I don't like vegan ice cream. Yeah, coconut fat. Oh, that sucks. That's why it's bad. But you know what? I don't think this brand used to be like this, guys. I think this is a case of how do you call it? Skimpflation. Skimpflation for real, guys. Because I always checked that it wasn't like that. It was like creamy and nice, right? And I don't remember this brand having coconut fat. I really don't think so. Yeah, you can taste the difference. It's not as creamy if you drink it with the coffee, but if you just eat it like that, it's pretty nice. So I gotta give it to them. That's also why it is 169. Yeah, I think maybe it's also that it's just the normal vanilla one, because Movenpick has a lot of really interesting flavors. And I don't usually buy the vanilla one. I usually go for like the roasted almonds. They have egg liquor ice cream. They have cappuccino. Oh, cappuccino is so good, guys. It's so freaking good. It's like having a real cappuccino, but in frozen method. In a frozen way. It's so nice. It's really, really tasty. And then it has these like crunchy coffee bits. It's so good. I really like it. There is milk. It's not vegan. Okay, well, it's a vegetarian ice cream, right? Bro, you can't trust the fruit industry anymore. They turn into literally Satan in the latest couple of years. I could tell you stories about this for hours. Story time about effing somebody up. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys. Let me tell you. First, let me show you. You guys can guess which one is the knee that is broken. It's not broken. Which one is the knee that is broken, guys? Do you see any difference? There's no difference, right? There's no difference. This is a scar that I have since I was a kid, because I fell from the bike several times. it was so funny, guys. So I fell from the bike once, and I got injured here. And then after that, I kept falling on the same side, and then I would always land on this exact same spot. So the reason why I have a deep scar here is because of that, because I kept injuring myself, and it would never heal for like, I don't know, 3 4 months maybe. It was like a summer. So that was pretty bad. Yeah, it's this one, guys. It's this one. There's no difference, guys. There's no. You can't see where I hit myself. You can't see anything. It's just normal knee. But for some reason, I just can't use it. Yeah, there's no difference. Anyway, yeah, there's nothing to see, guys. Nothing to see. I just need this knee support. At least you're consistent. Yeah, well, in something at least. So if you guys didn't hear, I hurt my knee fighting aliens in Mexico. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, I tried to be a hero, guys, and I ended up getting hurt. Yeah. Was he offending coffee table in Mexico or in Germany? It was in Mexico. No, I hit my knee in a coffee on the edge of a coffee table while I was jumping to kill a mosquito. How lame of a story is that? I went for the support bandage on the but you could see the bandage, really. Your knee support is just a piece of cotton, bro. So you're saying that there's nothing wrong with my knee and it's all mental. Is that what you're trying to say? What kind of aliens? Illegal aliens. No, these were legal, guys. These were legal. They had a passport from Uranus. Yeah, they said we come from Uranus. And I was like, whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. I'm saying your supports nothing. No, it actually does. It makes a huge difference. So let me show you. It's really good support. I think I got it in Mexico. That's why it's good. Don't mind my swag, guys. Don't mind my swag. Look, so I always used to wear it like this because this is where the logo is. But then I looked on the other side and there's this square. And if I wear it like this, like it feels okay, but it doesn't feel correct. But I was like, yeah, I mean, this is where the logo is, right? That's how it's supposed to be. And then I used it on the other side like this, Chad, and it feels so much better. Like if you put the knee here, then it really supports your knee and like keeps it in place and everything, and doesn't put too much pressure, I guess. But just like holding it in place. Maybe you can just use it like both ways or something. I don't know. But no, it really helps. It really helps. If you feel better with it, that's all that matters. Listen, so if I'm not wearing it, I cannot really walk. Can I even show you so you guys can see the difference? I don't think this lens is so wide. We can try. Let's see. So look, I'm not wearing it now, okay? Yeah, you guys can't see. Maybe like this, I guess. Yeah, I can put you. Look, so if I'm just like this and I'm not wearing it, it feels weak. Like it just feels weak. It feels like it's just kind of floating, you know. And I can't really. I'm really unconfident with walking, and then if I'm wearing it, it just feels like everything is in place. Wait, this is the wrong way. There you see. That feels good. Yeah, now I can use it. I feel confident. I feel confident. Because it puts some extra pressure on the whole knee basically, the whole kneecap. And so it works. That was my point. Yeah, it works. Camel toe Labubu next to your face. Yeah, don't mind my swag, guys. Don't mind my swag. Yeah, it was such a lame accident, chat. Such a lame accident. Ugh, so hated. I'm so depressed. Anyway, guys, so let me tell you the story of how I almost got deported as soon as I landed in Europe. Guys, the problem is, I think there's two problems actually, two problems. So I was gonna say the other problem first, but I'll say this one because I think this is the number one problem, right? I don't have a lot of patience, okay? I don't have a lot of patience with people, with like in life in general. I just don't, guys. I don't. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Problem number one is me, okay? Problem number one is me. But the second problem, guys, is that a lot of people are just retarded. And their brain doesn't function as fast as mine, okay? Because mine functions really fast. Like I can say I'm not retarded. I'm actually very smart and very fast thinker and everything. These are also my two major problems. That you're impatient and that people are retarded. Guys, I'm very smart. I'm very fast thinker. I'm very agile in general. So wordplay with Disney. No, guys, listen. So it's actually like a really stupid story too. Okay, it's not that big of a drama, but the thing is that if you're a world traveler like me, okay, then you've been to Zurich airport, right? They have this really stupid system that I guess I kind of like. I don't dislike it per se, but I kind of like. But it's kind of stupid because it just kind of wastes everyone's time. Okay, so when you get to Zurich airport, guys, for you to be able to use Wi-Fi, you have to go through security. And then there's these machines where you scan your ticket, and you get a little printed ticket that has a Wi-Fi code, and then you go connect to the Wi-Fi. You enter the code, and then you can connect to the Wi-Fi. Right? You can use the Wi-Fi. Okay. These machines are scattered around the airport. All right, and it's a really simple system. Okay, you take your ticket. Where the code is, the barcode is, you scan it on the machine very smart, machine prints ticket, you get your ticket. Literally takes 1 second, guys. 1 second, okay? All right. So, hybrid goes through security, which is really funny because, why would you go through security again when you just came from an international flight and they make you go through security again, even though they've been keeping track of you all this whole time. Right, but anyway, that's not the point. So I go to security. As I said, I'm very agile. Okay, so I have my laptop bag. I have my heavy backpack luggage. I even have my ticket in my hands. Okay, because I have my passport and my tickets. So I'm a very organized person. Okay, so I get to the first machine that there is at the airport. Okay. I need to use my Wi-Fi as soon as possible because I wanted to play Black Man Speaks Chinese or Black Man Live on YouTube to help him out with the watch hours, right? And to tell my mom that I landed and that everything was fine, that I had a great flight. And no, wait, guys, I want to tell you first how lucky I was throughout the whole trip, basically. Do you guys want to hear that first, like how lucky the trip was, or do you guys want to hear about the person I made cry? Bro, we are also impatient. Get to the point. Fine, fine. I was gonna tell you a really interesting story about how lucky I was during my trip, but fine. You guys want to hear drama first, okay? So I get to the first machine, guys, which is right after the security check, okay? And there is this, I want to call her young woman. There's a señorita. Yeah, let's call her señorita. There's a señorita that is kneeling in front of the machine, right? Effectively blocking the machine for everyone, right? And guys, you have to understand, okay? This probably happened in like, I don't know, 5 to 8 seconds, okay? So I get there, and because I'm very agile in my mind, right? I quickly analyze the situation. And I'm like, okay, there is this organized woman disorganized señorita that is kneeling in front of the machine, effectively blocking it for everyone. I know these machines because I've been at Zurich Airport before. I know that all I have to do is scan my ticket, machine prints the Wi-Fi code, I have my code, I walk out of there, okay? So while this bitch is searching through all her stuff, because she was like, oh, I can't find my ticket, digging through her bag. I was like, okay, I'll just scan. No, she didn't drop anything. She was looking for her ticket among all her stuff, and she had a lot of stuff. And I take my ticket, I get close to the machine, I still give her it. Keep in mind, guys, this happened within like milliseconds, okay? Milliseconds. I still give her a chance, like in case she found her ticket, so I can step back, not scan my ticket, wait for her to scan her ticket. But she still hasn't found it, guys. She still hasn't found it. So what do? I'm like, okay, I know the machine, I will scan my ticket, I will get the fuck out of here, and I will ignore this unorganized person, okay? So that's what I did, guys. That's what I did. I go to the machine, I get close to the machine, this person was basically kneeling in front of me, facing the machine, of course. I scan my ticket, the machine doesn't work, guys. So I'm like, this is the ticket, okay? So I'm like, scan, right? It doesn't work, guys. It doesn't work. During these milliseconds, guys, that I'm trying to scan my ticket, this unorganized person finds her ticket. And then I step back a little bit and I'm like, I signal her with the hand, like, oh, go ahead, right? Keep in mind, we're all very tired because of the 10-hour trip, right? We literally just got down from the 10-hour flight. So everyone's really tired. So I signal her with my hand, right? Like, go ahead, scan your ticket. And she's just standing there with her ticket, looking at me. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna wait for this dumb bitch to activate her brain, okay? So what did I do? I go and scan my ticket again, try again. And then she kind of tries to do it at the same time as me, right? Those awkward little moments. And then I'm like, well, I gave you enough opportunities, okay? I gave you enough opportunities, so I will just finish scanning my ticket with this dumb machine that doesn't work. I keep trying, guys. It takes a few attempts, right? No, actually, wait, it still doesn't work for some reason. Like, it just doesn't want to scan my ticket. And then she's just standing there with her ticket, and she's like, in German, she tells me, can you please let me scan my ticket? And I'm like, bitch, you don't talk to me like that. Like, what the hell? I gave you chances, okay? I gave you enough chances for you to scan your damn ticket. First of all, you couldn't find, I didn't say this, of course, but I just thought about this in my mind like 1 millisecond, right? And so what do I answer, guys? I answer very kindly, okay? And very kindly, very calmly, I say, well, you're not doing anything. You're just kneeling in front of the machine, blocking it for everyone. She gets so fired up, Chad. She gets so fired up. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna deal with this person because obviously she's very slow, right? And I understand because she's very tired from the trip and her brain probably hasn't activated its mind, right? So I just keep trying scanning my ticket again. And then it finally scans, it prints my ticket. And then she tells me in a very like annoyed, angry voice, she's like, why are you so rude? And I'm like, excuse me? Excuse me? Why am I so rude? Bitch, I just came from a 10-hour flight. How do you think I'm gonna be? No, I didn't say that, guys. I was like, I did say excuse me, and I did say it in a very dramatic way. And I was like, excuse me? Why are you calling me rude? And she's like, yes, why are you so rude? And I'm like, you're the rude one. What do you mean I'm rude? You're the rude one. Because of course she's blocking the machine for everyone because she's unorganized and her brain is not activated, right? So I just tell her, no, you're the rude one, like basically confronting her, right? And I gave her chances, guys. I gave her chances. Okay, calm down. Breathe. I gave her enough chances, guys. She didn't take them, but she called me rude. And what did she do, guys? What did she do, guys? She's holding her ticket, and then she just does this face. And then she walks away. And I'm like, yeah, damn right. Don't call me rude, bitch. Because I didn't do anything. You were the one that was blocking the machine. Bro, I have to piss. Why were you almost deported? UK Q culture is even worse. What do they do? If you want to jump the line, just ask if you can scan while she is busy. Well, the thing is that I think in like if she was standing in front of the machine, right, and she was looking for her ticket there, or like I don't know, trying to scan it or something, I would have just gone to another machine because it literally takes a fraction of a second for the machine to scan your ticket and give you your Wi-Fi code, right? It takes no time, guys. But because of the unique situation, right? Like she was searching for her stuff, she was blocking the machine, and I was just like, I'll just get my ticket. That's why I didn't ask, guys. I just saw like, I'll scan my ticket, I'll get out of here, and I will not bother her, and she will not bother me or anything. So, no problem for anyone. But then she goes ahead and calls me rude? Yeah, hija de puta, what the hell? Is the story over? Where is the deportation part? I honestly thought, guys, this was before getting passport checked. So I thought, you know what I thought, guys? I thought she's gonna be on the flight from Switzerland to Germany, sitting right next to me, guys. I seriously thought, because that's how destiny is. That's how destiny is. Have you guys heard the story of like, oh yeah, I was going for a job interview and then this guy, like on the street, he was like, I don't know, disrespectful or whatever, or needed help or something, and I didn't help them. I was just like, yeah, you're fucking stupid or whatever. And then I got to my interview, and actually it turns out that the person that I was disrespectful to was my boss, was the person who was interviewing me, right? So I was like, she's gonna be right next to me, or we're gonna see each other again or something. But no, it didn't happen, guys. But I was just scared because I was like, what if she goes and tells someone from the security or something that I was like harassing her or something like that, or like insulting her? I don't know, guys. I don't know, because she was on the edge of crying, guys. I'm not kidding. And I respect women. Okay. But if you're a little slow, guys, and it's a machine that takes half a second to scan your ticket and then just print it, then like it's not a problem for anyone, okay? I could have asked her the same thing. While she was walking the machine, I could have been, why are you so rude? Could you please let me scan my ticket? What if it would have been the other way, guys? Pretty sure it's still going on. I respect women, but not this one. Well, if they're a little slow, guys, we're entering a gray area, okay? I thought you were talking about a hobo, then I was like, how would they be a boss? Huh? What do you mean? Very intelligent break with fast working brain, but what do you mean hallucinating a lot? What did I do? Are you blaming me also for this confrontation that I didn't ask for? It was not, guys, okay. Curse finger in the chat if you think it was my fault. Curse finger is a free emote on Kick. Everyone can use it. Curse finger if you think it was my fault. Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. Do not start drama if you can avoid it. Guys, my intention was to not exist in her life, okay? My intention was to get my Wi-Fi code and get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of there. I didn't want to speak to that person after 10 hours of flight. Believe me, the last thing I want to do is speak to anyone. So Tom thinks it was my fault. It was not my fault, guys. How dare? How dare you say it was my fault? I mean, could I have waited? No. But this is why I started the story saying the main problem is, guys, that I'm very, how do you say it? Impatient. That is my number one flaw in life. Very impatient. So, probably Gen Z, I guess. I don't know. Do I remember her face? No, I don't, guys. But I mean, except this one. Except this one. Yeah, I don't know. Guys, the last thing I want is confrontation with anyone, okay? Communication is good before jumping the line. But I mean, what sort of line is it if you're kneeling in front of the machine, blocking the machine for everyone? Like, come on. Just as I can have some decency by waiting for her, guys, she could have literally stood. You don't understand. It's not like this is a one by one space, right? This is a whole open airport. So she could have literally gone anywhere to find her ticket. I think that's where the decency starts, okay? She could have gone anywhere to find her ticket. And then once she found her ticket, she could have gone back to the machine and scanned the ticket. I had my ticket ready, guys. Anyway, yeah, so I was just scared that she would be like, I don't know, complain to like a security or something, that I said something, or lie about me. Lie that I insulted her or that I pushed her or like there's something, you know. I'm just scared that she would do something like that. Hi Opal, nice to see you again. I hope you have the best day ever. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. It's been okay. I hurt my knee, so I can't really walk. What I am asking myself is, why do you care so much? You've spent quite some time on this earth by now, right? Stuff like that happens all the time. Who gives a fuck, dude? I don't care. I don't actually. I don't know why you think that I care, because I don't actually care. Do I care about this person? No. Did I want confrontation? Absolutely not. Am I going to take any shit from anyone? Absolutely not, because like, what the hell? Do not think all can read my mind. I think that is the second problem, actually, guys. That I think everyone has like mind reading skills, right? Or maybe not even mind reading, but just like signal reading, right? Because it was impatient, tired, could not deal with failing tech, wanting online after a long time offline, not ready for somebody with state of mind, and then starting to hallucinate about her calling for deportation. Well, I wouldn't call it hallucination. I would just call it creative mind. I have a lot of imagination, guys. I do. I confess. But like, do I actually care? Not really. I just thought it was a funny story. Like, you know, me fighting aliens and hurting my knee. Okay, let me tell you guys how lucky the trip was. So I went to weigh my luggage after they rejected me. Because they said that I needed a printed ticket for some reason. So I went to the check-in counter, and like I said, I wanted to fight the lady that was there. And it could have been anyone, it doesn't have to be a lady, right? But the check-in agent that I got was a lady. So I was like, I'm gonna fight anyone, okay? Also, that's what AI is claiming. You can't do anything about it now. Yeah, that's true. You can't. So, yeah, no, for me, it's just a funny story, honestly. Like, I don't actually care that much. So I was ready to fight anyone that was at the check-in counter, right? Because they sent me back because they said you need a printed ticket. How is it that in 2025 you need a printed ticket to board an airplane, right? Because there's obviously digital tickets, right? If this was 2020, 322, maybe I would be like, yeah, maybe you still need the printed ticket, right? But it's 2025, guys, almost 2026. You don't need the printed ticket anymore. All I wanted to do was just check my luggage, make sure that I was not overweight, that my luggage was not overweight, and I was really ready to find the agent. So, well, you didn't really. I, it was all a lie anyway from the airline just to check your luggage. So I got to the agent and I decided to be kind instead of fighting, right? And she was like, "Sir, did you not read the conditions for your luggage?" And I was like, "Why is she saying this?" And then I saw the weight of my luggage and it said 10.1 kilos. And I said, "Oh, yeah." And I remember that I could only take 8 kilos with this international flight. And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's because I still have to take out my jacket, my winter jacket for Europe and all those things, and like my sweater and wear my trousers because I was wearing shorts in Cancun." And I was like, "Yeah, I still have to take stuff out, so I'll probably be within the luggage limit. It's fine." And she was like, "Why don't you go change right now, so that we can just make sure that your luggage is fine?" And I was like, "Okay, sure, I'll do that." So I did. I went to the bathrooms and to the toilet rooms and I changed. And then I went back and I was worried, guys, because I was already 10.1 kilos. I can only take 8, and then they charge 60 euros for every extra kilo that you have. So I was like, whatever, if I have to pay, then I'll just pay it or whatever. And I was still over the 8 kilos. I don't remember exactly how much. I think like 9 point something or whatever. um, yeah, that's why she actually said that. She said, if you need to put some extra clothes on for the cold, then you can definitely do that. And then I came back and I was still overweight, and she was like, "Yeah, you know what? It's fine. Yeah, you are within the luggage weight limits. So here's your ticket. You can go ahead and go to your gate." And I was like, "Oh man, that was lucky because I would have paid 60 euros for that extra kilo, at least 60 euros." Some country is behind, as you see Japan. Well, Mexico is not behind, but it was just a way to make you go to the check-in counter to check your luggage weight. Anyway, so I go through security, everything was fine. I get to the gate, no problems with the boarding or anything. And then I board. Oh, wait. The lucky part started the night before, guys. It started the night before. So for checking in for the flight from Europe to Mexico, I had some trouble because my name, there was something funny with my name and the Lufthansa system of the name or whatever. Really weird situation. So I had to call Lufthansa and they helped me with the check-in. So I was really scared that it was going to happen again in Mexico, from Mexico to Europe, right? And it actually did happen. And I was like, fuck, I'm so fucked. I'm not going to be able to check in. But I checked in as soon as the check-in was open. And then I tried on the other airline's website, which is an Austrian airline or a Swiss airline, something like that. It's called Edelweiss. I don't know where it's from. I went on their website and then the check-in worked. And then it let me choose seats. And I could choose seats in the XL seat area. You guys know how insanely good that was? For some reason, the system just let me choose the XL seats for free. For free. I don't understand why. And the seat space in regular in the cheap economy, it's very very limited, very very limited. It's very tight. So I didn't want to travel there. So I chose an aisle seat, and there was still an empty seat next to me, at least when I was checking in, right? And then the other two seats were occupied, right? And I was like, well, that's enough. Maybe if I'm lucky enough, I'll get one seat empty next to me. I board the plane, guys, and yes, there's an empty seat next to me. And then there was a couple right next to me. And what I did is I sat on the empty seat next to me, the one that was not aisle, so that I could just kind of use both seats, right? And then during the flight, as we took off, one of the persons next to me, their screen was not working. But I was like, whatever. I'll just pretend I'm asleep, and I'm not gonna care in case they want to ask me to change seats or whatever. Um, so they complained to the air. What is it called? What are they called in English? The the airplane staff. I don't know what they're called. What are they called? The airport ladies? No, the airplane ladies. The why can't I think what the name of that job is? You guys know what I'm talking about. The plane. No, the plane ladies. The what are they called? In Spanish is azafatas. What is it in English? Damn it. Wow, I thought I was very agile in my brain, guys. I thought I was very smart, but apparently I'm not. They're called no, not air waiter. That's even worse than plain women or plain ladies. Thank you. I was just pretending. I was pretending, guys. The flight attendants. I was creating chat interaction, guys. The flight attendants, guys. They complained to the flight attendants, so they were like, "Oh well, I guess." No, not the. So they're like, "Oh well, there's some stewardess. Thank you so much. Thank you." Uh, they were like, "Oh, there's some seats in the normal economy if you guys want to move there." So they did move them, and I actually did manage to fall asleep for like 10 minutes or whatever while they moved, and then I woke up, and I was like, "Wait, the whole row is empty?" Guys, I had a whole row for myself in economy, in the XL economy. So I flew first class, guys. I felt like my Labubu luck was finally paying off because it was so comfortable, guys. It was so damn comfortable. I could not believe it. It was a very lucky flight. Very lucky. The food sucked. The food was really bad. But for some reason, on the way to Mexico, the food was really good. I don't know what the hell they did wrong. I don't know what the hell they did wrong, but it was so bad. And then what else? Yeah, I guess that's it. That's all the luck. Oh yeah, I was able to take an earlier train because I flew to Frankfurt. So from Frankfurt to Dusseldorf. I mean, it was actually I boarded the wrong train, but the staff was like, whatever, it's fine, because the train was delayed, and it was kind of empty anyway, so it was just very lucky. So I got home pretty fast. Next call is one of those Arab Airlines first class suites where you have a bed and a bathroom. Um, no, I think the first goal is like actually first class or business class, like where you have a nice comfortable bed, because this was a whole row for me, but it was not that comfortable, guys. 20K, that's insane. So it was not as comfortable because they're not designed for sleeping, right? They're designed to just for seating, and even for seating they're pretty uncomfortable. But it was better than normal economy, and definitely very lucky. Yeah, it was awesome, honestly. But yeah, I guess there's only been one time when I flew first class, and it was because of an upgrade that I got from the airline, because the economy class was overbooked or something, and so they switched me to first class. But it was such a short flight. It was like how long was it? Maybe like 1 hour or something like that, from 1 hour and a half from Mexico City, from Saltillo, back when there used to be flights from Saltillo Airport, from Saltillo to Mexico City. I got first class. but it was only like a seat upgrade, so they didn't actually give me the service, which was really shitty. It was really shitty from the airline. They didn't give me the service, so like the meal and the drinks and all. They just let me sit there. Break. I had very authentic Mexican food 2 days ago. I bought a microwave burrito from Norma. It was expired. Norma and expired. Okay, this story is going well, and it was filled with chicken barbecue goo paste. It was nice, but it was also, but I was also drunk when. What did you have to drink? Got luck on a plane, so now member of the Mile High Club. Um, yeah, I mean, I blame this on my Labubu, guys. All my good luck recently has been because of my Labubu. And all the bad luck is because of the Labubu haters. The usual cheap beer and cheap vodka. Nice. Nice. That sounds strong. Yeah, that sounds yeah, nice, I guess. And yeah, and then everything since then, guys, has been really shitty because of hurting my knee and not being able to walk and shitty weather. It's been really cold, and it's also been raining a lot. I think today is the first day when I see sunlight. I'm pretty sure I saw it some other day, but I was like, I was too tired or whatever. The luck ended when you banged my knee. No, the bad luck started after I derived from banging my knee. Yes. It was one day before expiration date when I bought it, and then I kept it in the fridge for like a week. Well, you're still alive, so I think that's a positive. That's the positive thing in the story. Why do you say it was very authentic though? Did you actually really like it? Oh, did it at least taste good though? Because I mean, you sound like you enjoyed it, so well, I mean, it could have been because you were drunk, but anyway. Guys, father update, okay? My dad update. Because he had a. It was not like an emergency surgery or anything, but it was a planned, not surgery, procedure, right? So basically, what happened is that he had an arrhythmia that had developed since his accident. Do you guys remember his accident? If you guys don't know, my father had a severe accident, I think like 4 years ago, and he basically fell and he hit his head with a rock, and he was very close to not existing anymore, guys. And so it was very tough on his body, right? And the doctors had detected the arrhythmia since he was admitted to the hospital. And he had been they had followed up with it, right? And he had been taking care of it and trying to cure it with like medicine. I mean, he is a cardiologist after all, so he knew what to do, right? But because it had been 4 years, he was very concerned that it was just not going away, right? And that he needed something different to be able to solve this, right? Um, and so it was a very like modern kind of procedure where they basically like they navigate your veins, right? With like this robot machine that looks like an alien. My brother said that it has like this wheel, or it looks like a spaceship basically, and you can control it by like nanometers. And so they put like a cable or whatever tube inside your veins, and then they get to the heart, right? And then what they did is they identified where the arrhythmia was, and then they basically this is how my father described it. They sent like an electric shock to that area of the heart to kill the arrhythmia, so that the arrhythmia doesn't happen anymore. Arrhythmia means out of rhythm, basically. So it's like a movement of the heart that happens outside the normal rhythm, right? That's what an arrhythmia is, and it can be pretty bad because then, like, if there's different rhythms, right? Then the heart can get like confused and then have a heart attack, and then, like, pretty bad consequences. Um, and it's also very tiring for the heart to correct the beat, right? Because what happens is the arrhythmia happens. So the normal beat is happening, right? And then the arrhythmia happens, and then the normal beat is like, oh, we have to correct this, right? So it's like your heart is working like quadruple what it should be doing. Um, and everything went well, guys. And I think, don't get emotional, please. I think now, uh, like, he's basically been giving another at least 20 years of life, like, no joke. So that is really good news, guys. Really, really good news, and I'm so happy. And he's feeling very good. He's feeling very happy. The arrhythmia hasn't come back, and yeah, he basically got a reset of the heart. Not the whole heart, just a small section of it where the arrhythmia was happening. Yeah, insanely good, Chad, insanely good. And we didn't know when the surgery was happening, when the procedure was happening, and it just happened to be like the last few days when I was in Saltillo. So I just had to spend time with my family, and, like, because there was some risk, of course, that something could go wrong, and that's it. You know, but nothing happened, nothing wrong happened. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Now my father is just enjoying the chickens, and chicken update. The chickens are now laying at least a dozen eggs per week, guys. My mom said that after I left, because I was the one that was feeding them and, like, taking care of them mostly, right? And then teaching my parents how to do it. Not like I was a chicken expert, but you do learn by experience. And my mother said that when I left and she started feeding them, that they didn't lay eggs for, like, I don't know, 5 days or something like that, and then they started laying eggs again. So that's funny. Yeah, I'm so happy it went well too. I mean, like, you cannot imagine, because it literally gave us gave my father, like, another at least another 20 years of life. So that's just really good. If your dad was in the USA, they just show him the bill, and that is enough to give you the heart attack. Yes, for sure. Yes, for sure. The worst thing that could have happened, guys, was that I would have been able to cash in my father's life insurance. That is literally the worst case scenario. You are the chicken daddy. Yeah, I literally was the chicken daddy. But they're laying at least a dozen per week, guys. At least a dozen. That's insane. That's so insane. So my family doesn't have to buy eggs for life anymore. I mean, I guess for the life of the chickens, but yeah. So they get egg cake every day. Yeah, my mom is like, I don't even know what to do anymore, because we don't even consume like a dozen a week. So, like, I'm gonna start gifting them away to my friends and family or whatever. And then Coquita update, guys. Coquita is my Chihuahua dog that doesn't live with me because it's too expensive to have a dog here. But lives with my parents. She takes care of my family. She thinks she is a chicken, guys. Coquita thinks she is a chicken. So she dug a hole to get into the chicken coop, and she spends most of her days with the chickens, and eating their food, of course. But don't worry, they're fixing that, and they're not gonna let her in anymore, because she shouldn't be around the chickens anyway. Because chickens can be really mean, guys. Like, they seem so innocent, right? But you have to keep in mind, they came from dinosaurs. They are how do you call them? Their ancestors are dinosaurs, so they can be really, like, they could basically take like, bite Coquita's eyes out, like, literally just bite them out, or like scratch Coquita, and open her up, slice her up really fast. I hope they have a flexible asshole. I mean, imagine shitting something out that is as big, out this big in relation to your body size. Yeah, it's actually really weird. I don't like thinking about that stuff. Like, why, you know? Maybe the dog wants more food. Yeah, it's really funny because she really likes the chicken feed. And ChatGPT said that it's not bad if she only eats like a little bit per day, but little bit meaning like, I don't know, like 10 grams or something. Because she's a tiny chihuahua, of course. Because it's supposed to have like a lot of fat and then, of course, a lot of carbs. No, the feed, the feed. Maybe the dog wants more food. Chicken are not strong, but a pokey beat. No, actually, I think they are strong because we put a. Oh, I don't know how to call this one, guys, because I've never even referred to these things. You guys know the packs of like. Oh, how do you call these things? You know, in farms, they have like these packs like this of like plants, but I don't know what they're called. I've never used a word for this in English. In Spanish, it's called pacas. They are pacas of like a certain plant, usually like a grain or like a grain kind of plant, right? Like wheat. Uh, hey, hey. Is it bale? Is that what it's called? I have no idea what it's called. Here, neighbor got four new young chicken, but turned out to be cocks. Oh no! Now she's. Oh, that's really sad. That's really sad. But anyway, so like those big packs of like, uh, plants are like packed together. I really don't know what it's called. But yeah, like hey, we actually got them oat plants. That's not hay, right? That's like different. So the chicken guy recommended we get the oats uh, paca because um, it would have more grains for them and stuff. So anyway, what they do, guys, is they're tied up with like wires, right? And they're tied up really tight. So what the chickens do is they get on top of it and using their claws, they start like breaking the plants apart, right? And they actually took it apart like really fast. So I think they can do a lot of damage with their claws too. So I wouldn't say that they are not strong. I would say that they can do a lot of damage if they're looking to do it. But basically, yeah, a pack of hay. I guess that's what it's called. Yeah, what else? So yeah, Coquita is doing well, guys. My brother's doing well. My sister's doing well. Um, Chicken is a dangerous animal. If they want to be, I'm pretty sure they can. Like if they weren't so, if they wouldn't chicken out as much, they could reconquer the world, guys. They could be the dominant species, but they just chicken out of it. They just literally chicken out of it. So yeah. What else, guys? What else? Let's see. Update for the rest of the year. Uh, I wanted to do my idea, guys, for the rest of the year was basically to travel around as much as I could and then do something like go to the worst reviewed um, like restaurants and the hotels around Germany. Well, not like I already did it, but you know, something funny like that. Um, yeah, during this winter season, I guess. Yeah, that would be cool. But I don't know when that's gonna happen, guys, because of my knee. Go Pakistan. Does anyone know what happened to? Oh no, never mind. That was Afghanistan. I was gonna say, does anyone know what happened to Slightly Homeless? Because he went to Afghanistan, and then I think he got banned or something. You have a sister? I thought it was only you and the better brother. No, I have a sister. Yeah, Afghanistan is also nice. Well, I wouldn't have thought about Afghanistan being so nice actually until I saw Slightly Homeless in Afghanistan. Like it really wasn't that bad. Like as bad as they painted, right? Now, luckily, nothing happened to him, I guess. But yeah, it was interesting to see a stream from there. I'm not sure if Mexicans need visa for Afghanistan. Do you guys think they do? Let's see. Mexican visa Afghanistan. Mexico visa for Afghan citizens. No, the other way. Afghan visa for Mexicans. No. Oh yeah, I'll just search in Spanish. Visa Afghanistan Mexico. Mexicanos. Afghanistan, here it is. Yes, you do need a visa. There's several red alerts. It is recommended to not travel to Afghanistan because an extremely dangerous security situation, high terrorism threat, and kidnappings all throughout Afghanistan, including the capital. Terrorist groups have as objective to kidnap foreigners, kidnap or detain foreigners. Public places like cafes, restaurants, and hotels can be targets for attacks. There is no Mexican embassy presence in Afghanistan, and the capacity to provide assistance to Mexicans in Afghanistan is very limited. Other risks of traveling to Afghanistan include possible start of armed conflict, presence of insurgent groups, terrorist activities, suicide attacks, kidnappings, indiscriminate violence, high criminality involving theft, violent crimes, insecure roads due to like gunfights and obstacles, and risk of mines and explosive artifacts. What do you mean the war? This is the Mexican embassy. This is not American embassy. Mexico didn't go to war. Try not to be gay there. They don't really like that very much. Add Ole to the of yours. Chill, except if a girl walks into a classroom. Yeah. Let your beard grow out first. Yeah, I think that like if I grow my beard, guys, that would be like automatic Afghan visa, no? Why would you go there anyway? Ain't nothing there. Yeah, I guess that's true. There's not much, maybe. So all in all, just to save as US, I would feel safer going to Afghanistan, guys. Not gonna lie. What did you get banned for in Twitch, by the way? Was it only talk bad or logo or other stuff? Well, according to Twitch, I am. No, I don't want to talk about this. According to Twitch, I am a Prime Gaming scammer, scammer fraud. Desert, scrub, and hills. Yeah, it's a really, yeah. I'm basically Twitch's most wanted scammer fraudster. Yeah. And then when I appealed TM, because I mean it it's such a, I don't even know how to describe it, guys. It's so fucking dumb. It's so fucking dumb. I appealed it. I got a robo reply, and then they said we don't believe you. So like, I don't know anymore, guys. I don't know anymore. Yes, exactly. So Twitch's top 10 most wanted scammers. Bin Laden was another reason to go to Afghanistan. Maybe they will make you a sultan. With no evidence? Well, they just didn't tell me anything. So like, I I I have to wait 6 months. I have to wait 6 months to appeal again. You didn't pay your exhaustion money to Clancy. No, I have some idea, guys. I have some idea. And you know, I included that in my appeal, right? But if I just get a robo reply and say like, oh yeah, we think you did this, or maybe this, and maybe also this, but not including, not limited to these things that we're saying you did, right? Uh, and we don't believe you that you didn't do them, right? So it's just completely unclear. It's completely unclear. So I don't know when I'm going to be back on Twitch. I do intend to, appeal again once my 6 months are over, because it just doesn't let you appeal again. Yeah, exactly. There was literally sexual assault on Twitch just a couple of days ago, and these people got banned for 24 hours, maybe less than 24 hours. So it literally makes no sense. Literally makes no sense. Next time I see a Twitch streamer, guys, I'm gonna tell them to SA me, and post it, because it's only a 24-hour ban anyway. So didn't they get rid of the trust and see? I think so, no. And then you guys know, like every time I've sent a report, right, to report like actual bad stuff on the platform. All the reports that I always send, right, they were all immediately dismissed. None of them were taken seriously, right? Even though I still have the clip, guys. I still have the clip of this Spanish streamer saying F, people of color, right? Using another word, of course. Um, and Twitch sees no problem with that. So it's, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Did they mention you had a shock collar? You don't. It was not a shock collar, guys. What do you mean? It was not a shock collar. It was just a training device, okay? They just reviewed your Amazon account and you didn't order enough. Yeah, no, honestly, like, I feel a lot better not being on Twitch, right? Um, just because, and I'm not saying that my content is like top notch, 5-star streamer or whatever, but I did put a lot of effort into it, guys. I did put a lot of effort. Last year, for example, I had like, I don't know, was it like 800 hours of stream or something like that? I don't even remember. Um, but I put a lot of effort, right? And then there was a point, I think actually after I got like 1,000 subs, you guys remember last year? I got 1,000 subs, no, followers, botted followers, right? After that, it was on my birthday. After that, I felt like I was like completely shadow banned, and the numbers never went up again after that. And it's not because of something that is my fault, you know? Yes, exactly. Thank you so much, Carly. Guys, wherever you can, whatever platform you're on, click the like button, share with your friends, share with on other servers, because I called Twitch my home for so long, guys, and for them to just treat me like I just serve a robo reply, right? After promoting the platform so much, after following terms of service to the dot, right? And taking care of everyone, and not doing like any controversial, or like, you guys know how I am. I'm literally the soyest streamer that there is, right? I promoted TwitchCon every year. I used to do a video saying like, hey, go TwitchCon because it's amazing, right? I was offline. I was in offline chat when it happened. Yeah, it happened live, so that's like, that was so creepy. So after putting so much into it and calling Twitch my home and my family, and to just get a robo reply and to keep getting all my reports dismissed, trying to take care of the platform, right? Not to just like damage somebody or anything, but just to keep it safe for everyone. For something like this to happen, it's just, I don't feel at home anymore, guys. And then seeing someone sexually assault uh, another person on stream twice, and for them to get a 24-hour ban. Do you see how ridiculous that is? Like, it's it's insane, guys. It's insane. It's insane. So I honestly don't want to be back on that platform anymore. I think, like Atman Gold said, it should be shut down, right? Like Tecton is calling, it should be shut down. Um, because, unless Clancy and all the leadership quits, then there's not going to be any changes. And Clancy has said it, like, I'm not sure if he has said it, but I was gonna say, like the Twitch team says it itself, that reports don't really get taken seriously in Europe; they just get dismissed, right? So unless you report from America, then they might take a look at it, right? But in general, they don't really look at reports unless there's like mass reporting or something. Tom Clancy should go to prison. Yes, agreed. The lack of help desk. Yeah, it's insane. It's just insane. I don't know. Yeah. So I think, guys. I think that. Oh, so deriving from the algorithm basically burying me and getting shadow banned essentially, right? And the thing is that you might be like, you might say like, shadow ban is just it's just a rumor or whatever. No, it's for real, guys, because you can compare your analytics, right? I know how many views I can get. I know what my peak was, and everything like that. I was completely obsessed with the analytics, guys. Completely obsessed and trying to bring it up, right? Trying to reach partner, of course. Um, it's never really been my goal to like profit from it, right? But of course, if I can make some money, then it means I can do more stuff for the stream, right? So I really wanted to make that happen, right? Because like I said, I felt at home. But then there's a lot of things that we streamers cannot control, because if someone buys follow bots for us, right, and then Twitch punishes us for those follow bots, then it means I have zero control over it, right? And you guys know the reason why I hate flying is because I feel like I have zero control over it. Just zero control. And there's nothing I can do, right? So, and then getting treated with robo replies, right? It's just like, why would I keep putting the same effort on that platform, right? When there's so many aspects that are completely out of my hands, right? Getting shadow banned, not getting recommended, grinding for analytics that are not going to grow, and that I tried growing for so long, all those worries by streaming on Kick, they go away, guys. There hasn't been a single day, I mean, other than for reaching verified, but there hasn't been a single day that I'm like, oh, how many views did I get? How many views did I get? Did I get many subs? Did this? You know, like so many. Like I said before, Twitch feels like a baby you have to take care of every single day, right? An annoying baby, by the way. Uh, and I don't feel like I'm taking care of a baby here on Kick, right? It just feels like I can live stream and I don't have to worry about how many people watched and if I got recommended or not, or you know, if someone sent bots to my channel or whatever. And there's no ads for you guys, so like I said, like it's never been my goal to you know, get rich streaming. If it happens, sure, fine. I would love it, but yeah, like what? Why would I put any more effort on there, right? I just why? And you know who feels the same way? Blackman. Can we shout out Blackman Live? Blackman Live, aka Satui. He went through a similar thing, guys. 100% went through a similar thing. Now I don't know why he stopped streaming for a while. But he knows how it's like. He really knows how it's like. So we've been connecting a lot. So if you guys don't know, don't follow Blackman Live yet, make sure you do. You can find him on YouTube and Kick, and he's been streaming there for very often. Demotivated, yes, but we believe that Satya was also shadow banned, because you know, he used to say like some funny stuff, but not, it's not like it was like hate speech or whatever. It was like, oh look, there's a big cock, right? It was a chicken, of course, right? Stuff like that, guys. Stuff like that. And his numbers completely tanked, right? And I'm not saying either that, you know, his content was like top notch, top three streamers in the world or anything, right? But that guy grinds a lot. That guy grinds a lot. So he deserves better. A lot of people deserve better than a lot of people deserve better than Twitch. And you know, sometimes it's just a matter of luck. Sometimes it's just like, you know, you meet a big streamer, and they give you a shout out, or they raid you, or you get, you know, everyone has a different experience, right? And this is the reason why Twitch's terms of service, they say like you cannot disclose your income, because it's very different for everyone. Everyone has a different journey. But it doesn't mean that just because you stream 1,000 hours per week that you're gonna make it to partner or anything, right? It's just a different experience for everyone. So I'm not blaming like the system or like, oh, they were unfair to me or whatever, right? But like I said, it feels so much relaxed here on Kick. Extra Emily went from 200 viewer Andy to 10K overnight. How did that happen? Botrick, shut the fuck up. Girlie, did Botrix delete it? Are you moderator on YouTube, Girlie? Yeah, and then you hear for example that a lot if not all of Twitch's top streamers, while you were that's crazy. Botrix, I'm sorry, Botrix is a little cray cray. So when you hear that a lot if not all Twitch's top streamers are botted, right? And that makes them seem bigger, then it's like, well, I've been playing a rigged game for so long, you know? And they are rewarded for it. She has her own standard Twitch mod. And Extra Emily is an awesome streamer. She really is. and you know she deserves everything that she has and everything. But like, you know, there's so many things that like I said, for streamers are just out of our hands, right? But it doesn't feel the game doesn't feel as rigged here on Kick. I mean, sure, there's like personal recommendations for people to get verified and to get the kick partner program and all, but it's not. It's would it be nice to have it? Sure, but it's not even my goal chat. I just want to. I want to stream online, right? I want to have to not worry about the analytics. I want you guys to have a better experience. I don't want you guys watching, you know, going through however many ads, you know, 8 minutes of ads every hour, because it's fucking annoying. It's really fucking annoying. And for what? For paying Dan Clancy's bills? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. It's just not worth it. Now, if I promote gambling for you guys, would that be better than watching ads? Of course, yeah. No, I'm kidding, of course. Well, never say never, I guess. Never say never. I always liked her, but I don't like watching streams with lots of viewers, so I don't watch her anymore. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Same for me. Is there a front page on Kick? Yeah, I think I've been on front page like at least a couple of times because in Mexico I did get a lot of views, so I was doing pretty good with the views. No, sometimes they just take like random well, not random, like they go to their channel, they see their content, and they put people on the front page, right, just to promote them. Sometimes there aren't too many people streaming, but they do try to have like a variety of people on the front page. So if you're streaming in IRL, then you know there's a high chance that you're gonna get featured on the front page. Doesn't mean like all day, right? But at least for a while. After Eddie announced that they are looking sharper to KPP and botting, the botting seems smaller problem. Yeah, there's so many people that are you know, benefiting so much from botting for KPP, K K KPP, yeah, for Kick Partner Program, because you get paid by the hour essentially. Um, and so that money, and big shout out to Wiz. Wiz is like this online hacker, kind of like Pimo, guys. I think they could be really good friends, guys. Pimo and Wiz. Wiz has developed a lot of tools for combat botting, to identify botting, right? So he's like this internet justice maker to stop botting, basically. Do Germany allowed to promote gambling by the government law? I have no idea, actually. I don't know how it works. Oh, so yeah, shout out to Wiz, guys, for exposing all these people. Oh man, it's 5 p.m. already. I think gambling is state controlled in Germany. Have you ever seen any German streamer promote gambling, German said? Because, I mean, you probably watch more German streamers than we do. Coffeezilla for streaming, where the first one seems irrelevant. uh, yeah, basically the Coffeezilla of streaming, yes. No, honestly, like, I don't gamble online, and I wouldn't gamble. I wouldn't promote gambling, I guess. 95%. Okay, thanks for the info. Yeah, look for the German rules. Yeah, but I really don't think that, like, it's just not my thing. The only time I like gambling is like when my mom and I go to the casino, but for me it's just to like spend time with her and like we're just chatting and having fun and be like, oh yeah, look, we got the bonus or whatever, or we didn't get anything. I just to spend time, but yeah, I wouldn't take gambling seriously and wouldn't promote it, I guess. What else, guys? What else? Yeah, I guess to just like close the subject, and I said it on Discord. I don't think that I would want to go back to Twitch, but I do want to get the channel back. Just because like I don't want to invest my energy on Twitch. So if you guys don't have, because I know I have some lurkers in here that don't have a Kick account. If you guys don't have a Kick account yet, I would invite you to open it, guys, because there's no ads. There's no like, if you say a slightly bad word that you're gonna get, permabanned or whatever, then it's a good place. Honestly, it's a good place. It's not that hard to make an account. Yeah, I think now you can use Apple login and Google login or something like that. So it's really easy, yeah. But I mean, I just understand that a lot of people are reluctant because they've heard a lot of bad stuff about Cake, right? But it's changing for the better, I would say. One of the biggest local YouTube here got busted on that and had to pay it all back. Really, for the casino, for promoting casino. I am not going on Kick, and that's completely fine, Tim. That's completely fine. But just know that now we are very close to reaching verified on Kick. So if you guys can look on Kick, watch on Kick, send message on Kick, that also really helps because I'm very close with the metrics to reach verified. So that's really interesting. By the way, chat, we have a new emote on Kick, and it's a bot emote. Oh, I guess it's only for subs. Tom can use it. Tom can use a new bot emote. Do you want to show it, Tom? Do you know which one I'm talking about? It's the little robot with like a 1 here. +1. Break body. Yeah. You see how dark it got? It's so cloudy. Back to rain and depression. Yeah, maybe Tom is lurking. Yeah, so I would just. Oh, there we go. There we go. Thank you so much. I think it looks cool, guys. Do you like it? If you get the Twitch back, we can watch the clips. Yeah, that's exactly why. That's exactly why I'm not giving up on this stupid company. So yeah, I guess closing that that subject, right? For now, Kick is my new home, guys, and it feels really cozy, honestly. Just because, like I said, I don't have to worry about, oh no, I didn't stream for 8 hours this one day, right? And then the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Yeah, that pressure is just completely gone. So I think for now, this is my new home, at least until Kid gets shut down for, whatever reasons. I don't care if you stream on Twitch. Well, it's the era of multi-streaming, so you guys can watch everywhere basically, and it all helps. It all really does. What else? Videos on YouTube update, guys. So I'm gonna keep editing the videos from Asia, right? So we still have, I think, maybe 2, 3 more videos from Korea, and then I'll see what else I edit. But yeah, those videos are still coming. We still have the video with Yuba and a lot of fun stuff. You need more espresso? No, bro. It's almost 6 p.m. I don't think I can finish this, otherwise I won't be able to sleep. Are you live on TikTok? No. No. I should have done it in Mexico though, because they did I do a live stream on TikTok? I think so. I think I did. And they were only promoting me in Mexico to people that would understand English. So that was really interesting. But when I do it here, they only promote me in Germany to people who only speak German. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, TikTok keeps tempting me like, hey, go live and we'll pay you. But I don't know. So yeah, YouTube videos are coming out, guys. What else? Yeah, let's see. Let's wait for my knee to heal before I can plan the rest of the year. And what else? Oh, I might go to China next year. I think around the same dates that I went to Korea with my family. So like, when was it? March, April, May, I think. I think it was May. I might do another family trip to China. Just because now my parents are like, wow, Asia is amazing. We really loved it. So we want to go back, but we want to see China this time. They said either China or Thailand. Both would be fine for them. But because I've already been to Thailand, then I kind of want to do China. So I'm pushing for China. And I'm almost sure it's going to be China. Use VPN set to USA. Americans love German shit. Also, they love when someone speaks English. No, I've tried Germanistan. So TikTok uses a lot more identifiers than just your IP address or whatever. So I've tried using VPN and different VPNs, but they also look at like your last location, the last network you connected with, how long you were connected to that network, where your last IP was from, what time your device says. So they're basically, they spy on everything, right? So it's very hard to cheat it. Yeah, it's really hard to cheat the system, honestly, and I've tried. Not for like any malicious thing, but just to get recommended elsewhere, where like not only Germany, to only Germans that don't want to see content in English, because you see my views going up and then they're like, whoop, because no one stays to watch because it's in English. Maybe I should stream in Deutsch, and then my TikTok would be very popular. Stipulate specific AML requirements to land-based and online operators of games of Trans 19 November 2024. You need another OS. So you think maybe from Android you would be able to or something? Because I've also tried it from okay, what would be interesting, I guess, is if I streamed on TikTok from PC, but using like the Rumble Studio, for example, because Rumble Studio has servers in America. So it's like an American service, right? So maybe then TikTok would identify that I'm streaming from the US. Maybe that would be a way to cheat it. Better put some food dye in your water so TikTok doesn't think you're drinking vodka. Yeah, actually, I've just learned from other TikTokers to just not drink anything, or just do it off camera because they really punish you if you think you're drinking something else in water, or if they see you drinking anything. All German stream when? I'm actually gonna be taking a German course to improve my German, guys. So I might be fluent in German very soon. Maybe wait until the auto translate. Not drinking anything is self-harm banned. Oh man, you can't cheat the system. Combining Rumble plus TikTok, the idea is wild. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, but Rumble, like the Rumble Studio is actually so good, chat. Like you guys cannot imagine. Though, the only thing that I reached out to them about is that when I IRL stream, right, the system automatically denoises the audio from the IRL stream, which makes sense for desktop, I guess, but for IRL stream it doesn't make sense. So I asked them for a way for the audio not to get denoised because it sounds really weird. Can you already say Streichholzschittelchen? Streichholzschittelchen. What does that mean? I can read it fluently actually. The country will hit harder when the platforms so make sure you are allowed to promote it. Oh yes, for sure, yes. That is a no. What does it even mean though? Or the famous Rindfleischetikettierungsaufgabeübertragungsgesetz. See, I mean maybe not with the best accent, but I can read it fluently. Oh, Schächtelchen. Yeah, I'm telling you, like I'm not bad at German. I just need to like take a course, I guess, and get good. I just need to get gooder, bro. That's all I need to do. So whenever I travel, guys, I'm gonna be using Rumble Studio actually for the IRL streams. Even though the audio is annoying, but I'll be using that. It's cheap and it works really well. It's a Matchbox. The one above is a Cutify. Oh, I see. Yeah. All right, Chad. Well, it's been fun today, but I gotta go do some stuff. I mean, I don't think you guys want to see me cook, no, cause I don't know. I'm gonna do the boiled chicken. I got chicken, so I'm gonna do the boiled chicken. But I'm gonna make. I had this idea, guys. So just tell me what you think, okay? So I'm gonna make a pasta. Uh-oh, running out of battery. So I just had this idea, guys, of making a pasta with chicken. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook the chicken. I mean, of course, I wouldn't eat it raw, but I'm gonna cook the chicken, right? So I got chicken. And then I'm gonna cook some red peppers, and I'm gonna add some cream and some herbs. I think this is parsley. Yes, parsley. So it's gonna be like a creamy chicken paprika pasta. I think that, I think it's gonna work. No, like that's. I think it's a good recipe. And then I'll make a lot. That way I don't have to cook for the rest of the week. Do you have white wine? Actually, I do. I have a bottle. I have an old, well, not old bottle, but from before I went to Mexico. I do have a white wine. Is it? Yeah, this one. Karl Marx wine. That would be a nice addition. Really? That's really good because I was like, what am I gonna use this for? Yeah, that would be awesome, man. When do I add it though? Wait, you mean for drinking or for adding it to the food? Don't say for drinking. White sauces go great with wine and chicken. Oh, I didn't know that. Add to food. Okay, but when would I add it though? I never use wine for cooking, guys. First of all, because it's an extra expense, and then second, because like I don't know how to use it honestly. Oh, look at these guys! I got some mazapan, which is a Mexican candy. It's basically powdered peanuts with sugar. Do you guys know this? This is like a legendary Mexican snack. It's called mazapan de la rosa. And it's literally just peanuts with sugar. And I was so confident, guys. I was like, wow, this is amazing because they've been the company exists since 1950, so they've been on for so long. They invented this Mexican snack. And I was like, wow, they probably haven't changed their recipe or oh fuck, I didn't do it right. They haven't changed the recipe. They haven't. They're still doing it like supernatural and everything. And then I checked the ingredient, guys. You will never guess what is in there. What is this for anyway? Huh? Oh wait, like this. Oh yes. It's like if you're a vendor or something, you can showcase it like this. That's what the flower cutout is for. Marzipan here, pretty big before December 6th, you see everywhere, really? There's a Chinese candy like that too, really? You fry the chicken and the peppers, and when they get caramelized, you add the wine. If you have one, use a steel pan. I don't. I have these and they're dirty, and I have to wash them. Oh, such an annoying life. Yeah, so this is like a legendary Mexican brand. They, at least from what I know, right? This company invented this. It's not marzipan, okay? Because marzipan is like a paste made from almonds. This is a powder made from peanuts. And I was really sad to see, guys, that they're like, oh yeah, the original de la Rosa Mazapan and blah, 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 right? Like, oh, we're like super proud to be Mexican. And then it says ingredients. Ingredients. Okay. Guys, ingredients. Added sugar, peanuts, and artificial flavor. Dude, what the hell? What the hell happened to them? what the hell happened to them? Like, all you have to do is peanuts and sugar. That's all this should be, guys. Why would they add artificial flavor? And, you know, before I bought the box, because you can just buy them like this, right? And you don't really look at the ingredients because they're how are they even allowed to do this? Like, the ingredients list and other information is here wrapped up, so you have to unwrap it to see what it has if you buy them individually, right? But yeah, so I had some before I bought the box, because I bought this box to bring here. I was like, wow, it's so freaking good. And, you know, they still have like the original recipe, and it's probably only just like sugar and peanuts, right? And then I saw the ingredients here and I'm like, what the hell? Why would they do this? Just why? Oh, really sad situation with the masapan. There's other brands now. There's other brands that don't use artificial anymore. That use the original recipe, not the that aren't the original brand. You know? So I got a box of masapan, and then I got a box of pulparino. Yes, 3 warnings. That's crazy. Let's see. Let's see what it says. It says, wow, this is hard to read. Wait, don't move. Ingredients. Added sugar. So, okay, what pulparino is supposed to be, guys, is tamarind, sugar, chili, and maybe some spices. Not completely sure. Same brand, though. Same brand, so I don't trust it anymore. So, added sugar and glucose, tamarind pulp, salt, citric acid, powdered chili, sodium benzoate, as what do you call it? Come on, I can think of this word. Come on, guys, it's my knee, guys. It's because of my knee that I'm not as fast today, guys. Okay. Sodium benzoate as a conservator. Yeah, as a conservator. Conservative. Is it conservative? As a conservative. No, conservator sounds better. Thank you, preserve. As a conservator, guys. As a preservative. And look, they pride themselves, pulparino, from the fields to the store, right? So they plant the tamarinds and then they get them, and then they transport them, they process them, they peel them, they make them pulp, and then they mix the pulparino mix, and then they make pulparino, and then from the factory it gets packed, and then transported to the tiendita, to the store. From the fields to the store, like from river to the sea. Yeah, something like that. What does del campo a la tienda mean? From the field. So from like the the tamarind field where they plant them to the store. But yeah, 3 seals. Impressive. Why though? 74 grams of sugar, 858 milligrams of sodium. That's it. What is that? 3 seals? Calories, sugar, and sodium. Oh yeah. Oh, what? 346 calories. That's more than the ice cream is. Ooh, I also have these guys. I have coconut milk. No, but I think like this would be better now with this cream. instead of coconut milk. Yeah, maybe I'll save this for something else. Do I have magnesium? No, it's empty. It's empty. Okay, well, guys, yeah, I really need to pee, and yeah, I'm gonna go now because I have to finish some stuff, and then I'll start cooking. I gotta wash all this stuff, and I don't want to bore you guys with that, so let's put it back in the cupboard. Well, it might be useful, you know. The tube might be useful for something. No, it's a reminder for me to buy it. If I see it there and I know it's empty, it's a reminder. Okay. Well, guys, let me try to rate. Does anyone know how to host on YouTube? I have no idea, actually. I wouldn't even know who to host anyway on YouTube, so let's see, host channel. Okay, here we can host Boyfly. Here in Kick we can host Boyfly. Boyfly is not on camera though, so maybe not. Oh, Sam Pandey is on Boyfly? Maybe not. I guess we'll go for Sam Pandey then. No, I gotta finish something first, and then I'll get to cooking. So yeah, it's gonna be boring for you guys. Yeah, I don't know how to host. Engage with your audience. Host? No, I don't know how to host on YouTube, guys. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys had a lot of fun, and glad to be back, guys. We'll see you guys very soon. Say hello to Sam Pandey. That's who we're gonna host right now, and I will see you guys very soon. Okay. If you can, copy the host message and say hi to Sam. Okay, let's go. Starting 2 minutes ago, huh? Yes, let's go. We got 11 raiders. I got banned in his chat. No way. I got banned in his chat. Oh, that sucks. So stupid. I'm timed out. Oh well. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you soon.